Have you ever noticed there are things you feel like you should want in life? Success, money, progress, and yet, when you move towards them, you feel drained, heavy, like something in you just isn't fully on board. If that sounds familiar, then in this video, I'm going to share what that is and how to create a shift. David William Pearce, and welcome back. And I work with people who feel exactly this tension, because I've lived this tension, that gap between what you think you should want and what you actually get energy from. And if you stay with me here, something will begin to shift and make more sense for you. This week's teaching is on the power of will, but not willpower in the way that we might usually think about it. Because most people think will means force, discipline, pushing through resistance. But in Tantra, will is something entirely different. It's called Iksha Shakti, the power of will. Not as effort, but as a natural impulse towards self-expression. Before thought, before decision, before effort, a precognitive movement, the same impulse that creates the entire universe, the same impulse that is behind art and movement and self-expression. And you've likely felt this before, moments where you didn't need motivation, moments where something in you just moved naturally. That is will. It's not forced, it's simply expressed through you. Tantra teaches that this impulse arises when consciousness rests in itself, when you are not trying to become something, but are simply aware of being. And from that place is where will emerges naturally. But most of us don't live there. We live in thought, in expectation, in comparison and pressure. So what we call will becomes effort. And effort is draining. But real will is energizing. Because when you are expressing what is natural to you, it energizes you. And when you are pursuing something that is not aligned, that is when energy is taken from you. And if you recognize this in your life, where you're doing what you think you should do but feel drained by it, this is exactly the work we can do together, helping you reconnect with what actually moves you so that your life, your relationships, and your direction become expressions of who you are rather than obligations that you feel trapped inside of. So if that speaks to you, head to the description for more information. So the question really becomes, what happens when you are not expressing your innate nature? The answer is that you dry out. And Tantra says it very clearly, if you cannot express your nature, you become desiccated. You become flat, drained, disconnected, and again, you've likely felt this. So this teaching is not about adding something new to yourself. It's about noticing where you are no longer expressing what is actually already there, and then making a different choice, not from force, but from alignment. Because true will doesn't need motivation. It moves because it is you, naturally expressing itself through you for your benefit, the benefit of all beings, from a place of joy. If you'd like to go deeper into this teaching, there is a full quiz linked in the description to help you integrate what we have explored here today. And if you'd like the answers, you can access them for free using the link in the description. Thank you for being here, and see you in the next transmission. Cheers.